So let me get this straight. You want to kill this guy because you hate his music? Alright, dead girl. I forgot about that. Go on. Yep. I see, that's terrible. Yep. Babadoo, yeah, I getcha. Well, gee willikers. That just sounds like an awful situation. But just so you know, you are proposing to take out multiple targets. I feel for your situation though, man. But a job like this is probably a bit more expensive than you could possibly afford. You're willing to pay how much? Okay, sounds like a deal, friend. Would you happen to know where the targets are? A hotel outside Bangkok? Perfect. One of our many hundreds of thousands of operators in our vast network of covert agents just so happens to be on a job in Bangkok right now. I'll give them a call right away. Pleasure doing business with you.
What do you want?
Well, you sound feisty today. Why are you so grumpy, boo-boo?
I don't know, KZ. Why is there a barcode on my head?
So you finally found that, did you?
And guess what? I looked it up. I've been waiting 2 days, even with express shipping, for a handheld barcode reader just so I could press it against my scalp and look myself up! And do you know what I found?
What did you find?
Condoms. I found condoms, Casey! The barcode you put on the back of my head is the barcode that belongs to a package of small, ultra-thin, snug-fit condoms! You son of a bitch!
Well, I tell you what. You finish up that Bangkok job?
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Oh, this barcode bit was great. But I'll admit, went a little too far. I want to make it up to you, though. I'll book you a weekend at the Hitman Hotel, just outside of town. It's a 5-star resort.
That's uncharacteristically nice of you.
You just have to kill 2 people first.
Honestly, I hear the sushi bar is worth it. So, tell me, whose unlucky day is it?
Let me read you the file.
Welcome to the Hitman Hotel. A lap of luxury amongst the body of filth that is Bangkok. Within its shiny golden lace doors is everything a fine businessman traveling abroad needs. They've got an atrium, a sound studio, one of the finest and highest rated restaurants in Southeast Asia. But most of all, they have cameras. Cameras everywhere! They've got cameras on each floor of the entire left wing. And they've got cameras in staff areas all throughout the building, all of which are presumably keeping their eye on staff and guests alike. It seems the owner of the hotel, American billionaire Thomas Cross, is justifiably paranoid. Do we get to kill him?
Yes, actually. But you don't need to concern yourself with him. He's not in Bangkok. But his son certainly is, and so is his personal lawyer.
Ah, yes, of course. The Sun! Award-winning breakout indie star and man who looks like he lives in a Starbucks, Jordan Cross.
Imagine if Justin Bieber and O.J. Simpson had a vegan love child that grew up to the sounds of soft indie rock. That is Jordan Cross.
You had me at Justin Bieber.
Apparently, our man-bun-toting friend here was a nobody indie dork with a rich dad until his career got a real jump start a few years back.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing a TMZ article about this. If by jumpstart you mean the jumping of his then-girlfriend Hannah Highmore. Jumping off the 18th floor balcony, that is. According to the file you sent me, it says evidence clearly indicated that Jordan actually murdered Hannah. Or at least that's what the client says. Either way, it's true that Jordan used his father and his father's connections to actively cover it all up, all with the help of target number 2. Primary Cross attorney and secret corporate fixer, Ken Morgan. Oh god, he's nothing like that Von Karma guy, is he? He gave me the creeps.
Almost exactly like him, actually, except bald. Ken Morgan is the legal bulldog for Cross Holdings, the company Jordan's dad owns.
It says here that Ken has never lost a single case, and that's not just from his legal wizardry or smart thinking either. No, Ken seems to be quite infamous for bribing public officials and occasionally blackmailing witnesses to keep his record, as was the case in the recent trial involving Hannah Highmore's death.
A first-degree murder case open and shut and ruled as an accident.
Jordan is staying at his father's hotel over the weekend to record a new hit song with his band, The Class. The entire left wing has been completely rented out by the record label that represents Cross and is unfortunately the only place I'll be able to reach Jordan. He'll be surrounded by friends and crew at all times, making the objective of isolating him a challenge. I might be able to get him alone in the recording booth, but Jordan is a prima donna and refuses to sing on anything that he doesn't personally approve of.
Ken, on the other hand, is never far from the restaurant.
Yeah, and he has a personal bodyguard with him at all times. Plus, he usually travels in public spaces. That's kind of annoying.
You could always just walk up and shoot him.
I could, but that might put a damper on the rest of my weekend at the hotel. Don't suppose there's anything else you could tell me about the lawyer, is there?
It says here he collects odd and exotic cars. Not sure if that helps.
I'll think of something. What about Big Papa?
He's not in the country. Don't worry, I'll take care of him. When can you get to the hotel?
I'll be there in an hour. Let's see, a few dirty banking officials, some rival street gangs, an order of bad clams, an armored car heist gone wrong, 15 hours without sleep, and now a murderous indie rock star and his corrupt, balding lawyer. Sometimes I think my work is never done.
Mission start!
Waste no time at all in starting our morning cardio and run up the stairs and into the hotel. No need checking in until the job is done, so ignore the reception for now and jog straight for the right wing of the hotel, following the stairs up to the second floor and then making a beeline for room 207 at the end of the hall. Why room 207, you might ask? That's because apparently this handsome, dashing rogue quite literally charmed the pants off of one of the local guests in the hotel last night and had a crazy one-night stand. Aw, well isn't that good for him? I haven't been to sleep yet. Normally, I wouldn't care about some steamy, sexy hotel shenanigans, but our Prince Charming just so happens to be part of Jordan's sound crew, so his freshly discarded clothes will be most useful to us, as well as an old faulty microphone he's apparently been tasked by the lead sound engineer to get repaired. Hey, my luck is starting to look up. Faulty or no, that'll fetch a dandy price on eBay. We should take it. If you were quick enough, the lovely lady of the night should be exiting her suite right as you near her door. Go ahead and duck inside her room as she leaves for her morning cocktail, then enter the den of shame and snag the snifty retro microphone. Once our petty theft has been committed, lurk back around to the bathroom and take Prince Charming's admittedly stinky clothes, then head back out of the room, down the hall, down all the stairs we came from, and directly across the way to enter the left wing where our first target is located. In order to conduct our business for the day, we'll need to be on the third floor of the left wing, which should be as easy as traveling up 3 flights of stairs, but before you do, remember to keep your eye out on the camera next to each flight of stairs on the first and second floors. Wait around the corner until the coast is clear on both floors, and then move on up to the top and through a set of double doors to the recording studio. Hey guys, the mix sounds, groovy. Run straight on back and then into the recording booth. Hey, is that a Neumann? Yoink, this is mine now. Head back out of the booth, and while we're in the mood of stealing things, take this screwdriver here. We don't need it yet, but it'll come in handy later. Once our new mic and fancy screwdriver are in hand, run on over to the mixing board and do a little edit magic. Okay, I changed my mind. The mix sounds awful. Let me fix it. Just gotta throw in some layering, auto-tune, reverb. Okay, done. Hey, I'm not so bad at this audio engineering thing. Maybe I should pursue a career in the audio field somewhere. Nah, that'd never work.
Alright, yeah, let's have a go at the whole track.
Okay.
accidentally turned on the Phantom power. Hey, you think you can give me another one of those wild? Jordan? Hello? Oops. Now that Jordan has sung his last note, there's no reason for us to be up here anymore. So go ahead and head back the direction we came from, make a detour around the buffet table and through the kitchen just so no one sees through our disguise, then carefully head back down all the stairs and cameras we went through to get up here. If experience has taught me anything, corrupt conservative lawyers don't really like contemporary music. They have more of a classical and opera vibe going on. So our new hip sound crew gear isn't exactly going to be doing us any favors. So our next objective should be to don something a little more useful. As odd as it sounds, we're going to be traveling back through the atrium, minding anyone by the front desk who can see through us, then back out the front door, down the steps, and all the way to the dock we arrived at. Once we're back where we started, we'll make a quick jog down the side dock and enter through a pair of double doors that leads to staff areas underneath the hotel. Just move up and duck like Solid Snake under the camera in the hall here. Take a right, sneak your way through this little storage area here with the maids, and then take the first door on your left to enter their locker room. Wait for the guard here to go back and double check his trusty stamp collection, then lift the spare waiter uniform from the locker when he's not looking. Now we've got the clothes to make the man, but we don't have quite the tool to finish the job. But that's all right, because our last tool is in this little bathroom here. Sitting upon the floor here is a big old monkey wrench. Don't worry, we're not going full clue point just yet, but this little guy will be helpful in just a few minutes. So pick her up, head out this door here, run up the stairs to your immediate left, through this door, and huddle behind the fountain here. Be mindful of the camera, waiting for it to look the other way before briskly sneaking over to the other fountain, and then out these doors to access the back. And what's that I spy with my little eye? Is that a genuine tuk-tuk? Why, yes, it is! And it's owned by this man! Who's selling it to this man? Apparently, the good lawyer here wants to take back a piece of Southeast Asia with him, mainly to show off to his friends at the golf course. And he's offered to buy this genuine tuk-tuk off of one of the local groundskeepers. That's quite a handsome payday for him. But unfortunately, the engine is shot, and the lawyer won't come look at it until it's fixed. But that's okay, because we have a handy-dandy monkey wrench to help solve the problem. Just walk on over to the back here, and let's see. Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Finish the adjustment to the back and wait for our groundskeeper friend to start her up. Hey, look at that! It works! Granted, the tailpipe is shooting sparks, but that's a minor thing. It's actually pretty common. I'm sure it's perfectly safe. Once you've fixed up the groundkeeper's pride and joy, he will celebrate for a moment and then go tell the lawyer about the good news. Hey, he forgot to put gas in it. Oh well, I'll just open up a canister for him so he doesn't forget when he comes back. Wait around here for a long while, perhaps even take a short nap, and then wait for our lawyer friend to arrive. Ah, good. There he is. We probably could have made our exit by now, but I refuse to leave until I know I have one satisfied customer. Odd. I don't recall the engine making that noise before. Ah, well, they could probably fix it on their own. Walk through this gate to the garden, taking refuge under the camera, avoiding its unfriendly gaze, and then move forward all the way around the corner. From here, we can travel the hotel grounds all the way back to our boat. Excuse me, valet! I need to borrow this! I just remembered I left my luggage back in Bangkok. I'll be right back, I promise.
Mission accomplished!
Look at me, I'm PhantomSavage. Well, I eat muffins. Oh no, they got poppy seeds that gave me